I think this is viable. I think I'm going to go out on a limb here. It might actually make sense. This might be a smart plan. Those happen very infrequently in my world. Ask Mrs. Dave. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Stranded Alien Dawn, where Xander has just finished his expedition, a shooting star. I found a small, smooth meteorite gleaming. Keep it as a good luck charm. It's a good omen, sure, or you better throw it away. It might be highly radioactive, but I'm going to let Xander keep it, because Xander did some great work when we were attacked in the last episode, so I'm going to let him keep that and figure out what the heck it is when he comes home. Let's get things moving along here. Let's deal with the obvious stuff. How is power doing? Okay, batteries are full. We seem to be doing a little bit better on power. We've been struggling with that for a while. The defensive wall is going up nicely with my little gateway here. And boy, these little sniper nests here, these defensive towers, they showed their worth the last time. Xander up here just picking things off, and they couldn't get to him. And then the rest of them funneled right through this little choke point here, which leads me to believe we could probably do a good old-fashioned trap corridor here in Stranded Alien Dawn, like we've seen in some other Colony games. Because we could get in, not in defense, we'll be in defense, in research, we could research IEDs, incendiary traps. So we could get a trap corridor going, line them with incendiary traps. Now my first thought is that incendiary plus wooden hallway is a recipe for disaster. Maybe we wait on that until we can figure out, I don't know, some kind of stone wall or metal wall or something like that. Now, how's the food situation? Because we're coming up on winter. Yeah, we've got basically nothing but bush fruits. The wine bar is going to be spectacular when we get that going, but right now, not so much. They are going to go out and butcher all of those animals. Oh, Xander's back. Xander, what's up with your thing? Xander's going to have a meltdown. I don't know. Go relax or something, Chief. You're just idling right now. We'll go do something relaxing. Do I know anything about your thing that you got? Do you have any sort of... oh, wow, you really hate Nova. You hate everyone. You just really are not keen on anyone at all. Do you have something new in your inventory? No. No, you don't. So I don't know what the thing was that you got. Maybe it's up here somewhere, and I just don't know where it is. What have I got in electronics, by the way? 28 electronics. That's... I could see having more than that. CPU cores and some power cells. Okay. And the butchering is going on. Good. We need the meat. Now, did I target any more trees to get cut down recently? It doesn't look like I have. We're going to need a lot of wood for my wall, so let's make sure we get... give me some trees here. Yeah, some big broadleaf trees. Cut all of those down. Cut that one down too. And then the fallen trees, let's cut those up as well. I'm going to need a lot of wood to wall this place off, but the idea is sound. I think we very much saw the value in this defensive wall the last time. You're ravenously hungry and stressed out. Well, go get something to eat, man. I'm not stopping you from that. And I've got the gang working on moving some things around here so that we could eventually put a freezer over here. We are going to get to researching freezers once we've researched winemaking, which is pretty much Raka's primary concern right now. It's not. He's actually working on, electronics crafting. And we need that to get down the other chains that I want to get working on. So electronics crafting is going to open up what exactly? The soldering workbench. Great. And with the soldering workbench, we can make some other things like CPUs and all sorts of electronic-y things, power cells, that kind of stuff. Nanotubes. We need electronics crafting to do that, and I want to get on that because we're getting into slightly more high-tech stuff. I really do feel we've been slacking on the whole research thing, but we're getting back up to speed. It's totally going to happen. And you've chosen this time to play the little handpan thing. Okay. Is that really a valuable contribution to the community? There's a few Ulfen in the area, so I'm just going to peg those for hunting because, well, again, winter is coming up and we're going to need the food more than a little bit. I'd also like to get some more leather. The gang keeps forgetting to bring the leather in. They're very, very good about the meat. They do bring the meat in. I'm not I'm not faulting them for that. It's great, but we really often forget to drag the leather in. We leave that lying around, and then we're all shocked and surprised when it rots away, aren't we, team? Yeah, Han's right out here. One shot, one kill. Yep, that's why I hired you, Han. You just took out 2 of them in 2 shots. That's where that Master Hunter thing is paying off. 2 headshots, dead. Done. And that's some food right there. Well, if you're that good, I may peg some more of these, but let's make sure you're already butchering it for the meat. Let's make sure we get the hides in there. Nova, what are you doing right now? You're crafting some sticks. Okay, that's probably less valuable. Why don't you go get these hides over here, please? And again, this is one of the things that I like about Stranded Alien Dawn, is Han's going to butcher both of them before he goes home. He's going to do multiple tasks before he goes home, unlike some other colony builders where they do one thing and then go finish that thing, and then they go do another thing and then go finish that thing. Now, on that, Nova, are you going to recognize that there's more hides over here and go haul them? Yes, you are. Oh, very nice. I'm going to pause the bill for meat soup just for a little bit. We've got 31 in stock. We've got quite a few of those, and Xander is taking a lot of his time just cooking. He's just always at the stove cooking something. Again, I've said it before, I'd love to see a pause when satisfied in this. So set it up for 35, but if it's at 25, don't bother making more until we're at like 24, and then make up to 35, and then let it go down to 25 again. Love to see that in here, just so they're not spending all of their time cooking when we've already got a good amount of meals. I was just going to say I pegged Han to go out and do some more hunting. That is already happening, although Nova's on it, though. No, Nova's taking a crack at this one. Okay, well, that's fine. These 2 guys are stunned. You're working on that one, but this guy's getting hit anyway. Well, alright, whatever you're into, Nova. There we go, another one goes down. We're going to butcher that up nicely. Any hides we're leaving out here? Yes, yes there are. Rocket, take a quick break from researching and go get those hides. There's also some food out here, too. Some raw meat. Here comes the snow. Here comes the snow. It's still only technically fall, and it's already snowing. Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be a rough winter for the gang. Now, how is power doing? Because I got to turn those heaters back on. We're up 117. Yeah, did we, no, this is already on. Okay, this one, okay, I do have them all on. I must have turned them on last time. Okay, then all of that is fine. Everything is fine. Everything, the colony is 100% fine. Everything is fine. Xander, I see you've got nothing to do now that I paused that. What? There's got to be something for you to be doing, man. Are you just in relaxing mode? You might be. What are you queued up to do? What are your things that you like to do here? Healing, not so much. Hunting, meh. Scavenging. Yeah, why don't you get on some scavenging duty? Why don't you go scavenge something? You're butchering right now. Okay. Could you specifically, Xander, scavenge this? Because I'd really like to get this thing out of here. And we've caught the cold. Okay, we've got a cold going around. Nova has a cold. Try not to sneeze in other people's faces. Nova, where are you right now? Nova, hang on, pause that for a sec. Could you heal yourself? Can you do that, please? No. Are you not set up for healing? Maybe you don't need healing. Maybe that you're just not sick enough to need healing. But you are doing some mining, which is very good. Han, what are you butchering? We're still working on these insects over here. Well, at least it's nice and cold out, so they should be technically refrigerated. You are allegedly scavenging, Xander. You heading off to do that now? No. Xander, where are you going, Chief? What's your plan for the day, Xander? I know I took you off the stove. I know you love to cook. Are you going to go scavenge some things? Good. And also, who can be backup construction? Because the wall is just not getting done. Rock is really my primary builder. In fact, he's the only one who has any skill in it at all. Xander, good news. Good news for you. You are going to be wicked into constructing now. I know you have no skill in it, but you'll learn skill as you go, and we've really got to get this wall up and running. So I've been bouncing you around in your tasks, Xander. I know that. It's just that you don't really do anything spectacularly well, so I'm going to have you do literally everything. Oh, you can't build it. Okay. That's going to be all Raka then, because everyone else has a skill of 0 as well. Alrighty. Didn't know there was a skill level for the fortifications. That's a problem. Can anyone else do research? No. Well, Han could take a crack at it. Han, I'm going to put you... Ah, you do so many things around here, Han. I'm going to bump Raka up to 2, and then more on construction, just while we're getting the wall constructed. And then I'll put him back on research. Xander's going to have a meltdown. I'm not surprised. I'm kind of cruel to him. All right, that's a little more like it. Raka's out here getting all of this done, so let's plan out some more wall while we're doing that. We're running a little low on wood, but again, I've got some things earmarked to get cut over here. Yep, somebody will get to that at some point. Probably Han. He's in... What are you planting? It's way too cold to be planting. I should probably turn these off. Actually, we've got a bunch of wood out here. We've scavenged a bunch of wood. We just haven't collected it yet. Okay, back to the wall idea. Again, I really like the team to get this piece of junk out of here. All right, for right now, I'm just going to kind of go around it like that, and then I got to figure out the rest of my plan, because I'd like another gate area to go over here. Guys, I need all of this gone. You need to get rid of all of this. Cut all of that. Cut everything. Cut. If you see a thing, get it out of here. I need space. I've got plans. Plans are happening. I know they're terrible plans because they're my plans, but we're going to make this happen, and it might even look pretty when I'm done with it. Okay, how did I do that last one? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Okay, so let's do this 1, 2, and then 1, 2. No, not like that. We've done electronics crafting. Oh, Han's gone smarter. Good job, Han. So back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that, please. Aggressive animals. Okay, slow down, slow down. My defenses are not ready to go yet. So, electronics crafting, Han is smarter. Where are the aggressive animals? Oh, it's the flying ones again. Grr. They're going to go right over my defensive structure, such as it is. Now, the good news is they go down easily. They are very, very flimsy, but they fly all over all of my defenses. So I've got really no... The wall is going to do nothing at all. The wall isn't even complete. And the wall is going to do nothing at all when they get there. So we're just going to have to see how that all goes. Han, I see you're still researching. Excellent. Well, you'll get a little bit smarter. Xander, you're back on cooking duty. What have we got queued up? Oh, you're making coffee. Oh, no, that's totally good. Yeah, keep up with that. Okay, they're coming in. They're coming in. Everybody up and at them. Up and at them. I think the only thing we can do is just sort of stand in one place and shoot them as they come by. We've got no other real defense against them. I'm still thinking about turrets. I feel like turrets might be able to shoot up. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Xander, move. Hustle it up, man. I'm glad you run faster than they fly. Just the team will help you when you get here. No, you've already been injured. It's already gone horribly wrong. Okay, we're coming in, and we're starting to shoot. Starting to shoot things. Han, just stay put right there, man. Just start shooting everything that moves. Except us. Don't shoot us. We damaged some things. Things are going down. Yeah, they are super flimsy. No problem with that. We can shoot them down. It is dark. We're not hitting them very much. And we're done. Okay, so all of you guys are undrafted. Xander, how'd you make out with that? You are basically fine. Yeah, you were bleeding a little bit. You got hit a couple of times, but now you're not bleeding. Yeah, you're fine, Chief. Just get back to work, man. And obviously butcher all of those things. Okay. All right, so the trees are coming down. Xander will go heal himself up. That's fine. He's actually good at that. We destroyed the shooting target. Yep, I don't actually have any hay. Well, surprisingly, I have no hay anywhere. And I don't see any immediately around the area either, so guess we're just not having the shooting target this winter, kids. I'm going to set up another one of the defensive towers over here, but Nova has pneumonia. Okay, you need antibiotics for that. Can you treat yourself? Yeah, heal. Oh, Xander was already on it. Sorry, Nova. Sorry, Xander. Dr. Xander was already on his way, but you know what? You can do it yourself. That's fine. Just take some antibiotics. We've got some in stock. No problem there. That ceiling light has malfunctioned, but we'll learn to cope. It's only in the storage area. So another defensive tower over there. And then when they get this set up, that's going to be another gateway. So we've got the soldering bench ready to go. We could start to put that together. I don't know if there's much we can do with it at the moment. This was going to be my fuel storage area, but nobody seems to want to move the fuel over there anytime in the near future. I could put the soldering bench in here. It does take power. I'm going to have to think about that. It takes power to do that. And then I could reconvert the the storage shelves into holding electronics things. Or I might be able to renegotiate some space in here. Yeah, do we really need this storage zone? Because all of this stuff can live outside. So I'm going to empty and deconstruct that. And then we've got space out on the porch here. We could be putting stuff on the porch. So let me just make sure. No, not that. No, not the floor. The storage area, please. Thank you. What are we putting out here? Construction materials. All of that. Yeah, it can just be moved out here. We got space. Again, Xander, you have free time. That's not okay. Why don't you be on number 1 delivering then? Okay, why don't you deliver some things? And I'll take you off construction because apparently you suck at this. So back off of that. Wow, Rocka's really the only guy who can build good stuff around here. I mean, the other guys can probably do the basics like the floors. But wow, that's a lot of dead bugs. That is a lot of dead bugs you've got there. Spaceship junk, you say? It's an expedition. Okay. Xander, you apparently have nothing to do around here. You've just made some antibiotics and you're moving them. That's cool. How would you like to go on a balloon ride? Seeing as you don't seem to do much else around here. Spaceship junk, send Xander. Off you go. There's already fuel in the balloon, so we're ready to go there. So the one thing I do have a fair bit of is fuel. At least until I learn to make it, at least I've got a good stockpile right here. How's the wall coming, kids? Yeah, Rock is moving right along on that. Just seeing if I can find, yeah, I think over here, there we go. Got some more rocks we can be mining because that stone structure that I'm putting up is going to take a few of those. So mine all of those, please. Nova's pretty good about that. She likes mining. Yeah, this is all up. The wall is ready to go. I need some stairs over here, so just give me the, not the metal stairs. Let's just do the scrap metal stairs. No need to go nuts here. It's just an entryway. So put that, like, right there. And then I really, gang, I really need this chunk of spaceship cleaned out of here, please. Oh, hi, Xander, what's up? Crash site is still burning and dangerous. Make note of the location for future visits. Okay, so no real joy there. Just sort of said, yep, that's on fire. Okay, this is all coming together, so let's get another tower. Will fit in very nicely right there. And then I'll do another one over here. I'm not concerned about this farming area. I'm just going to run the fence alongside of it. This is my bait farm. Hopefully the hungry animals will eat that instead of trying to get in and eat our crops. And I'm like 63% confident they're not going to eat the skin bark, so that can basically live out there. Got this going together here. Oh, I never put a roof on this. Let's do a roof. Just the scrap metal roof will be totally fine for this. Let's put that just like that. I'm being alerted of a new insect nest over here, but it's pretty far away from where we are right now. At some point in time where I'm a little more comfortable with weapons and armor in some point, we'll start going out and taking care of those. Raka is even better at construction now. Raka, you are just a machine. You are holding this colony together at all times. I mean, I thought it was going to be about Captain Han and his amazing laser rifle, and admittedly, he is an ace at hunting. Speaking of which, is there anything out here? Any Ulfen in the area? Yeah, Captain Han, go and do that. But frankly, Raka, it's all about you. You're actually the only one who can build this defensive wall right now. And let's make sure we're getting trees cut around here. We have a lot, but it won't hurt to have a little bit more. Get those guys out of there. Actually, can we get those glitter caps? Sure. May as well get those out of here. So my plan now, I'm wondering if I should do a little entryway right into flamethrower. Like immediately right into flamethrower. So they're I'm gonna see if I can make that sort of look the way I think it's going to look. So if we did from here down to say here, and then not, basically. Then from here, this, from here, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I might completely renegotiate this later. I'm also going to leave a little bit more room over here in case I need another building or something. I'm thinking of a dedicated room for the electronics stuff. And then maybe another gate over here. That might be a good idea. But then what is this going to be? Hang on. I could do... I hate to waste flamethrower. Oh, hang on. Everything stopped. We've got a wine bar ready to go here. Okay, let me figure out what a wine bar looks like. So we're definitely keeping the musical instruments. And we'll keep that cabinet just because it's a vaguely okay place for it to be. Let me get a fermentation barrel over here. A wooden one. A nice wooden one. That's going to go live right there. Okay, a plan is forming in my mind. The punching bag doesn't really make sense for wine bar. So I'm just going to temporarily move that, say, over here. And they'll figure that out later. The musical instruments are definitely staying, as is the dartboard. Okay, I'm going to put stuff that doesn't make sense here, but, you know, here we are. I'm going to put a table, stone metal? Wooden table is going to live right there. And then a couple of chairs. I'm making a wine bar. This is a thing that we're doing right now. How about 2 wooden chairs, rather? I gotta wait for her to get off the didgeridoo there. Okay, I'm just gonna let things tick along until they move some things here. It's about time, Nova. How long can a human being play a didgeridoo? Move this over here just for now. They're moving the punching bag out of there. There is a vision in my head of this wine bar. So, somebody's got to go move the didgeridoo, please. And while they're working on that, I could go back to the idea of the gate. Now, I'm not actually a fan of the gate because they kind of have to manually open and close it. But that might work. So if I put a gate here... Okay, put a gate there. Put a gate there. And then go back to fortification. Let's just close off this area here. And then, no, not that. And then go back to the thing I was just doing before I did the thing that I didn't do. Put this here and here. So we could keep the gate closed under normal conditions. Oh, I gotta move the shooting target there. It's already destroyed. Maybe I'll just put up another one. I don't know. We'll figure it out next spring when I have hay. So they could keep the gate closed under normal conditions. But if something was coming along here, they could run up and open the gate. And then anything coming in would be immediately torched by Flamethrower Prime. And the other guys could stand on either side and just shoot anything that comes in. I think this is viable. I think... I'm going to go out on a limb here. It might actually make sense. This might be a smart plan. Those happen very infrequently in my world. Ask Mrs. Dave. But that might be a smart plan. I'm also going to set up another tower, because again, the value of these towers cannot be overstressed. All right, they finally got the didgeridoo moved. So let's get back to building the wine bar here. So I need, no, not a table. I need a chair. Wooden chair there. And then I want some shelves. Not many, but we're going to do some nice wooden shelves here and here. And then when they get those done, I've got a plan for those. I'm going to move the didgeridoo yet again, because you just can't move these things enough times. And then the hand pan. I do kind of want that still in here. It's just I'm running out of room. You're probably not gonna let me get another table in there, are you? Will you let me get another table in there? Could I do a wooden table here? And then will you let me do not that. Will you let me do a chair? How about a metal chair for this one in here? Not actually sure anyone can sit there. They might, I don't know, if somebody's sitting there, they might not be able to squeeze in there. I should probably put the didgeridoo back where it was. No, it's all fine. All of this is 100% fine. Okay, it's all planned out. I've got another gateway over here, so I've got 3 gateways to go in and out of here. And then the wall is continuous. It runs along the whole thing here. I'm going to go with my gate idea, walking right into Flamethrower, and I'll probably pop up maybe a couple of other towers, uneven terrain, and that is going to be a little bit fidgety over there. I can get one over here. I don't know to what value. Yeah, I know, we're going to cut down a bunch of wood. Don't worry about it. And I could get another one over here. Again, to what value? We'll kind of see how things go when we get attacked. How's the wine bar going, kids? Oh, you basically got this done. Oh, fantastic. Let's get ahead. Okay, so first of all, get rid of everything. Now, cooked meals. Is it in cooked meals? Is it in other? No, that's emergency rations. Get out of this. Where is other items, maybe? Coffee and unfinished item. Oh, you know what? We haven't made any wine yet. So it's probably not in there. So, well, obviously, let's make some wine. Yeah, there we go, wine. Do until you have 20. 20, 30. It's Rocca we're talking about here. 30 glasses of wine. We got plenty of bush fruits to do it. I'm going to add a little heat in here with a nice wood stove. That's very cozy for a wine bar. And then maybe just a regular wooden torch could go here. Yeah, that'll be fine. A little bit of light, a little bit of heat. Gang's already coming in to do this. Rocca's going to have a meltdown. Rocca, I got you covered, kid. I got you covered. We are going to make so much wine for you. Okay, it's in there. We've got our berries in here ready to go. 3% on the... Rocca, you don't even worry. I'm going to make you so, so happy. How are we doing on the food? Should we... yeah, let's unpause this. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that back up and running. We are a little bit low on the old meat soup there. Xander, you can get back into food production there. Good pause, though. I think we got a lot of other stuff done, so Xander wasn't stuck on the bench, although apparently Xander doesn't have much to do around here. Okay, I am primarily waiting for them to cut down trees and finish the Great Wall. Oh, this could not be more appropriate. It's music night again. I don't think we actually have any wine yet, but it is music night again in the wine bar. Oh, this is going to be great. I need them to finish making wine so I can actually just put nothing but wine on these shelves. Just walk in and bottles of wine there. How's that going? 16%. It's a little slow. How many berries do I actually have? 380. Okay, that should be that should be enough to make my 30 glasses / bottles of wine. Rocca, what's your problem, apart from the fact that we don't have wine yet? Yeah, I know, you're building a lot of stuff, man. I get it. We've got a wall going on here, Chief. Oh, hang on. People have actually started moving the fuel into the non-explodey room. It's about time. Okay, so we've taken all the fuel off of there, and then we put them in those shows. Ah, we've researched freezers. Excellent. Because I've been moving stuff around in here in anticipation of that. So storage, freezer, just like the fridge. It can fit right in there. Leaves me a little bit of dead space in there, but that's fine. That's totally okay. We'll have a little bit of an odd corner there, but it fits. It'll work in the kitchen area. Okay, how are we doing, obviously, on wine? We are 28% towards our way towards a wine barrel. And by wine barrel, I obviously mean wine bar. I need them to get that done because what I immediately want to do is go through all the other storages and make sure they don't store that anywhere but here. I've got a vision for this place, and it includes lots of bottles of wine on those shelves. We've got some aggressive animals. I can cope with that. It looks like there's only 2 of them. I want to check on the furnaces. Waiting for ingredients. Okay, well, we should have plenty of scrap metal. Yeah, we have done more than a few things recently that required scrap metal. Or metal alloys, rather. Ah, there we go. I was kind of concerned they weren't getting the freezer built, but no, they've got the metal alloys over in there and a couple of electronics. They are a little shy on electronics. Well, we can put the electronics bench up. We've researched electronics crafting, Dave. You could probably make some, but you're obsessed with the wine bar. Ooh, these guys look a little beefier than I would like. And we don't know what they are. We haven't actually observed these yet. They're a huge mantis. Okay, kids, how fast do we think we can put up the rest of this wall? Because it's just this little bit. I would actually, well, a couple of reasons. One, I'd like the wall up, because those guys look aggro. 2, it's music night, so we're all going to hang out in the wine bar that doesn't actually have any wine yet, even though there's aggressive animals right outside. 3, I want to see if the wall is complete. Will those bugs go around to the only obvious hole in the wall and walk right into flamethrower? Or, seeing as they're over here, are they going to come for like the closest point and just try to hammer their way through the wall? I don't know. I'd really like to find out. I'm going to turn this light back on too. I think we seem to have conquered our power problem for now. So we'll get the light turned back on and that torch. That'll make it nice and cozy in there. And with the torch in there, if I ever need to shut stuff down, I can just get rid of that light. Again, it only consumes 1 power. But, that might be 1 power that could put us from negative into positive, or at least neutral. Oh yeah, people are jamming out here. They are loving music night. The bugs are almost at the door, but we're just having a good old jam session. Okay, they're on the move. The animals are on the move. So, Captain Han You are going to come over here. Sorry, draft you first. Come over here. Xander, draft you and get up on this thing with your pulse rifle, because that worked out really, really well the last time. You can come over here. You've also got a pulse rifle. I'm going to just see where they go first. Everyone come over here and do the things for right now. Now, they're going to move in. Oh, there's glitter caps over there. I should go get those at some point. You know what? Just while I happen to be looking right at them, go get those. Okay, so they're moving in. What's your plan? Like, what do you see happening here? You seem to be going right for whatever you can see at this point. Okay, you're not going where I thought you were going to go, so why don't you, Raka, get up there? Or are you guys... Oh, okay, I see what you're going to do. You're just going to walk for the, the bit that doesn't have the wall. Sensible. Very, very sensible. Okay, everyone come over here. The plan has gone to heck. All right, they're coming in, and we're shooting. I'd like to see some more shooting and maybe some stabbing while you're at it. I'd like to see both shooting and stabbing going on at the same time. These guys aren't playing around. What's happening here? And where's the fourth member of my team? Hang on, Nova's definitely here, because Nova's bleeding. And Han, you're here. Raka, you're here. Xander, oh, you're over here. I put you on the tower. I did put you on the tower. You're right about that. I forgot to take you off the tower. You're off tower now. You're into close combat here. Okay, they're dead. Everybody undraft. Nova, you look wicked banged up right now. Yeah, Nova, you need to get to bed immediately. I'll have Dr. Xander come over and deal with you when you very slowly limp your way over there. Wow, Nova took the brunt of that. Nobody else got a scratch, but Nova took the brunt of that. Okay, so question somewhat answered. They went for the closest gap in the wall. If this wall was complete, would they therefore go around and walk right into flamethrower? Interesting question once the wall is done. Nova, I also notice you're not wearing a shirt. I know we kind of are okay with that around here, but it is the middle of winter. You probably want to get a shirt on. We should have some clothes. I know Nova's been working on that for a while. Pants, hats, and a pulse rifle. Okay, none of those are shirts. What are we working on? Not in the workbench, in the tailoring bench. Shirts, not enough resources. Yeah, I'm not wholly surprised. Bandages, we're waiting to make a few more of those. We've got a lot of veggie leather. Can we not make shirts out of veggie leather? Is that not a thing we can do? Show me shirts. I can make a shirt out of... No, I need cloth or synthetic cloth. How about a sweater? No, can't make that out of leather either. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I could probably work on a jacket for you. I have a veggie vest. I got those. Wait, what is it? Hang on, go back. What does it take to make a fur coat? Okay, some leathers. Somebody make one fur coat. I just want to see what it looks like when it's on. All right, it's another shooting star. Xander, you're working on healing up Nova right now, and that's really, really important. Are you done? Yeah, you're not bleeding anymore. Okay, good. Then you're off on an adventure, Xander. You're off on an adventure. This is kind of sucking up my fuel, though. That's the problem. Shooting star, send Xander out to go do that. I might have to chill on the expeditions until we figure out how fuel works. Speaking of which, I haven't queued up research in a while. Automated turrets, great, that's fantastic. How about, what do we do to get fuel mixing? I see it right there. What do I need? I need oil and fat. Okay, well, why don't we research insect fats, because that will get me, fats. I should definitely get brewing, because that would go really, really well in the wine bar. But not, let's focus on some other things. Chemical cloth, I could take fuel and make it into cloth. That would be very handy. I could make a laser pistol. What? I could work on this orbital radio that we've discovered, but that's a lot of time and a lot of materials that I don't really have a lot of. All right, here's what we're going to do. Do the advanced research desk. I would assume that's going to make us research things faster. And then go to electronic-y stuff. Go to a CPU core. Don't even know what I need it for. Then, seeing as I was just saying it, maybe we should get the balloon optimization, because that'll cut my fuel in half. Backburner that one. How about nanotubes? Wait a minute, back these off. I know I want those. I know I want those. So, and then put chemical cloth in there. We're often running shy on cloth. Does that make any sense? Maybe. Oh, you're cool. Am I going to change that later? Probably. You're so neat looking. Oh, I want those guys. Oh, speaking of wanting those guys, let's make sure we butcher those things that just walked in. Say that. Observe one first, and then butcher the other one. That is a scissor hands. Oh, razor sharp front legs. Yeah, Nova noticed that. Okay, its antennae assist in detecting movement around it. I think that's primarily what most antennae do in insects. And shooting star is complete. A light greenish mist, which kills everything it touches. You're not having a lot of luck with these things, are you, Xander? No, you're definitely not having luck, because now you're ill as well. Can I tell what you are, what it is? Yeah, you've been poisoned. You've been poisoned. Xander, I'm going to put Han back on the missions. Han does way better at missions. I don't know why. He's just lucky that way. We're having a little fun with the didgeridoo down there. I'd really like to focus on the wall, guys. We are so close to getting this done. And good news is we're still up on power, even though it's night and the solar panels aren't working and the new freezer. We're still comfortably up on power. In fact, I'd actually like to think about putting up another battery. Xander's going to have a meltdown. Well, relax, Chief. Just chill out for a while. And I'm thinking about a whole new building, because we're getting some more production stuff in here. Spaceships have fallen down. We're getting some more production stuff in here, and I don't have the room to put any of the benches that I need for that because I'm, hyper-focused on wine bar. Yeah, sure. We will go and scavenge that. Thank you very much. Aha! We've got some wine. Excellent. Wherever you guys put it is wrong. So let's get this divvied up here. So this to... what's that in? Other items? Yeah, there we go. Just wine. That's all that gets stored in that storage zone. And then everything else, every other storage zone does not store wine, especially with the fuel. All right, you are not storing wine. Fantastic. How about you? You are definitely not storing wine. Any other... oh, how about the fridge? That's just raw food and cooked meal, and we don't freeze wine, right? No, that's probably a bad idea. I'm not actually so much on wine, but I'm sure some wine expert would tell me definitely don't freeze wine. They should only be putting that over there now. Only be putting that over there. It might take them a bit. I actually don't know what they've done with it. Where do you think it lives? Is it still in here? Have you put it in here? We've got 5 in stock. Okay. 5 glasses of wine for you, Raka. There's a few Ulfen out here that I'm going to send the team out to hunt just to keep the raw meat and the leather coming in. But I think, yeah, they are just about to finish my wall. That should be the last piece coming in right now. Raka's getting in here, just getting this finished up. I hustled them through cutting down a bunch of trees just to get this done, but that should be it. My wall should be complete right now. Let's slow it down. Check this out a little bit. Those gaps don't seem to be a problem. So we've had animals come up there. They don't seem to be able to deal with those gaps. So not an issue there. Let me put this on actually looking good mode. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is coming together. That's looking a little more defensive now. I got them building one more tower over here that they haven't dealt with. But that is fine. 3 little gateways that they can go in and out of because they know how to open doors. And 1 actual gateway that they're going to have to open and close themselves, but leads right into flamethrower. And I'm going to leave that wide open because I want to see what happens during the next attack. If we get a ground-based enemy like the little tiny beetle bugs instead of the flying ones, I want to see if, like the scissor hands, they're going to go for the closest obvious gap and walk through there. Because if they are, that's over here. And that leads right into flamethrower. Right into flamethrower. Flamethrower prime ready for action over there. So that is probably an excellent place to call it on Stranded Alien Dawn for today. We are walled off. We have adopted an isolationist policy on this planet. We live here, you live somewhere else. And if you try to come in, Flamethrower Prime is ready to greet you at the door. We'll see if it works. We'll see how long these defenses are going to hold up under an actual attack. But I think the base is looking a lot better right now. So we'll pick up some more Stranded Alien Dawn again next time. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. It's 5:45 in the middle of northern Siberia. I have no pants on, and I'm going bird watching. This is what we're doing right now. And why did the robot dogs make their off switch in such a blindingly obvious place that anyone could reach? I mean, it seems to me when the robot dog apocalypse comes, it's going to be fairly manageable. Is it just a show about foxes all the time? If so, is that some sort of subtle esoteric thing about being a weapons manufacturer, or is it just stuck on the Nature Channel? Okay, all right. Oh God, a new incident. Childbirth. You know what? Lady, we've been doing this for billions of years. Do you think you can handle this one by yourself, please?